Thank you for stopping by Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. This is Sherry. How are you guys? I am so grateful to welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love, and I am so glad you are here. I'm also grateful to be able to share my energy with you. Today, what we are doing is we're doing a divine collective reading on March 20th, 2026. The question is the fog finally lifting? Mercury goes direct on the during the spring equinox, and this is manifesting absolute clarity. Okay, so the Mercury Direct energy clears the mental fog, restores the communication, and reveals hidden truths, while the spring equinox opens the gateway of balance and manifestation. So that's what we're talking about today. So we are going to welcome in. There's a lot of things going on right now, you guys. If you feel the energy, okay, if you feel the energy, like I was saying in yesterday's reading, whenever I do a workout with Yoga Master Gail, I can sit down. The workout's done. Okay, I'm drinking ice water. I am sweating profusely like I have been doing. Well, some of them are hour long, but I feel like I've been lifting weights or running 5 miles. That's how much sweat, I hate that word, moisture is being projected from my pores. So I go take a shower. A nice cool shower feels wonderful after a beautiful workout. I am still dripping. Water is still coming out of pores, okay? So I sit still. It forces me to sit still and meditate, okay? I have a wet kerchief around my neck, okay? And it's really, really cool because I'm sitting under a fan, and the fan is blowing the air on the kerchief, and it's wet. So as it dries, I'm getting that coolness on my neck. But the energy that my vessel holds right now is what is showing up. The energy is moving, it is flowing. Even sometimes I just sweep the floor, there it is. So when that happens, what I'm being told is go outside. I need to ground and release some of this energy to Mother, Father, Gaia. Okay, so when it gets cooler to this evening, I'm going to take Exie out. We're going to sit on the grass, and I may even do a live, or maybe just do a message for you guys so that you can see that we went outside and he's running around. But that's what I need to do. Now, she has really cool floors, granite floors, wood floors. You can usually ground on that, okay? And just do your quick meditation. Do a meditation by grounding on metals or elements that are conducive or conductive. No, I personally need to go outside and just sit on the grass to ground, because even now in the next 24, 48, 72 hours, we have CMEs, we have X-class flares, we have all kinds of things that are going on with the sun. On top of the equinox, the spring equinox, on top of the sun going 0 degree in Aries, going back into 0 degree Aries, igniting fire and passion in Pisces, okay? Then we have the cosmic fog lifting because Mercury is stationing direct. Means that Mercury was just kind of going, la la la, just kind of taking his time. All the other planets were racing by, okay? Now, Mercury is stationed direct, but it's in a still point, okay? It is gathering all of the energies, okay, to go forward. Okay, it's almost like when you hear a baby cry and that baby takes that deep breath and then it stops, and you know what comes out is going to make you shiver your timbers in your boots. Okay, that's how Mercury is gathering that momentum. That's the only thing I could come up, and the energy is getting ready to hit just like that, because that baby is either mad at you. Okay, it may have bumped his little head, or somebody made him mad, took something from him, he might have dropped something. Okay, but I remember that baby just you could see it in his face that he meant business, and he was taking that deep breath and he was bringing it in, and right as soon as he got it all the way in, he stopped. Okay, and when he let go of that power, of that energy, of that breath, it was get out the way. and and the child I'm thinking about knows who he is. All right, so anyway, y'all. Okay, so we have the Six Planet Symphony. Oh my goodness, we have they went in February 20th, and they came out. No, they didn't. They stayed in the symphony. The symphony has been going on since February 20th. Okay, and that is Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So that's going on. So we have layers and layers and layers of cosmic situations that are going on top of Mother, Father, Gaia. The big brothers and the big sisters then gas circled the wagons for their little sister. And if you are on your journey, everybody's on their journey, but right here, right now, when you're paying attention to what's going on, and you go, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Okay, what's happening next is a several layer cosmic cake with all these different flavors going on. And I can't wait to see what's going on next. This is supposed to be, this is what we came here for. Okay, this is what we came here for. All right, so that's all we have for right now, but that's enough, right? The grand alignment, oh my goodness, the planetary parade, all the sunshines and the energies, pulses, and the CMEs, and the, what do you call it? The magnetosphere, the ionosphere, and there's one more sphere, I can't remember what it was. Okay, but there's a whole lot of spheres going on. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to do this reading, the collective reading. We're going to welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras with Archangel Sandovan, Archangel Metatron at the Earth Star, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the High Heart, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst at the Soul Star Chakra. And we're going to welcome in for our protection to oversee and protect this reading. We're going to welcome in archangels of the twin flames and archangels of the four corners and their twin flames. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. We welcome and acknowledge your presence along with the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. Okay, and we welcome you, welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We're going to also welcome in, you guys, the archangels of the seven rays. Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Chamuel is our archangel for today on the community post. Okay, this was the last one, so tomorrow we're going to do an invocation to call all of these archangels in. Okay, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Zachiel, and that is Archangel Raziel, one of my divine guides. He is the archangel of wisdom and knowledge, and he is a guide to the higher realms. You can call him in if you want to know deeper things, and he will tell you, show you, you may experience what you're ready for. Okay, so sometimes we have questions that we're not ready for the answer. They handle us in increments. Okay, so if you ask the question, try to do the research first. Okay, and you may get some secondaries, actual experiences in a higher realm with Archangel Raziel. Okay, all right, let me put you on hold. There's somebody beeping a horn outside the window. Okay, thank you for holding. We're okay. It's just, sometimes you just gotta be the nosy neighbor, right? Okay. As long as you don't get in the way of somebody else's free will. Okay. If you're just looking and you sending them infinite unconditional love no matter what they're doing, they have to learn from whatever it is. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Archangels of seven rays. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your characteristics and virtues of the colors of heaven of power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. We are grateful for your presence. Thank you so very much. Okay, if you would, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, can you please give us the essence of the story you wish to tell today? And we are using the Enchanted Oracle, Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Okay, at the high heart, what do we have? Come together. Ooh, look, balance, emotional balance. This has come together. Is this a twin flame reading? Now, yesterday we had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, and it talked about coming together. It talked about a conversation. Okay, this is the one for the full moon. The new moon, I'm sorry, for yesterday. It should be playing right now. But this one says come together. So we have two giraffes, and they are doing the kissy thing under a stork. That's an 8. You see the 8? New beginning, success, financial prosperity, breakthrough. Okay, so that's what's going right there at the high heart. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Cherry. Interesting. Archangel Chamuel is the archangel of the twin flames. This is at the heart space, okay? You see the energy of the luminous gate? You see it on the infinity symbol? You know what? Let's do something. All right, we're going to read it on this one. I want to make sure that what I'm saying is absolutely, without question, true, because I get impressions from the divine guides. They show me pictures while I'm talking. That's how I know I'm telling the story that they wish you guys to know, because they're showing me the pictures. So let's just make sure we're just saying the right thing, because I see a lot of things going on. 8. 8 says, and we're doing a reflection spread. There's a reason, because of Mercury. It says, love needs to be expressed. Love needs to be shared. Okay? Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you are attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Well, how beautiful is that? I'm glad we looked that up, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for that beautiful message. Look, 44, strength. Okay, this is like the strength card. We learn, grow, and evolve and gain strength. We gain endurance. We gain knowledge from the lessons, experiences, and challenges that we learn, grow, and evolve from. 44. Now look, 4 is 8. Okay, this is confirmation of the confirmation. Strength card. This is the strength card. Wow. Wow, Spirit. That's beautiful. Thank you. Wow. Okay. All right, y'all. Now, under that, we have Wizard of Awareness. Wizard of Awareness. One of the things that is supposed to be happening right now with all of these planetary placements is a quickening and an increase of awareness and consciousness. And you can start to see people change their mind, leaning towards a whole lot more towards Christ consciousness, where they're discussing what is fair and what is not fair. Okay, the old belief of the struggle of the fittest, where it doesn't matter, get out of my way, I don't care who I have to step on to get what I want. People are looking at the balance of a thing. They're looking at the other side of the thing to see if it makes sense. Okay, that's what's really cool. Okay, Wizard of Awareness is number 3. Let's see what that is. Wizard of Awareness. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. And that's something we're going to talk about with Mercury going direct. Remember we talking about the little kid that took that deep breath in? That little kid is Mercury, took that deep breath in and he's sitting right here in that moment of stillness, okay? and he's getting ready to, that pendulum is getting ready to come back down, and that little kid who got mad, that little baby that got mad, he getting ready to let go. He getting ready to let go, okay? Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. We just talked about it. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and people go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're expecting. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So, with this new eclipse and all these beautiful cosmic energies that are going on around us, one of those is for us to sit still. Okay? One is for us to sit still and release the need to do and just be. Just relax. Sometimes we can see more by sitting still and being observant than watching and waiting for an opportunity to jump in somewhere. Sit still for a minute, because there's something that's being shown to you that you may have missed before, and is making its way back around to you for you to see it and act on it. Okay? All right. The Wizard of Awareness is here, y'all. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Cherry. Thank you. At the Hot Earth Star, we have Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Uh-oh, flying. Look. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love colors. I love colors. Look, and it's 20. Break it down. It's an 11. Okay. And under that is Mountain. Okay, so we're going to look both of these up. 6. Okay, flying and mountain, and this is at the Earth Star with us. Why are we getting the flying card, Spirit? What is that about? Flying card. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today, you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over and that all your hard work is paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Aww, spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. How cool is that? Okay, so what they just talked about was the bridge between what is in your imagination and what is in your new reality. That is what all of this magic that's going on around us is helping us to do. We're bridging the gap between what we wrote in our journal of our imagination and what is being brought to fruition in the 3D, on the space, in the reality where we are right now. How beautiful is that? Wow, Spirit. Okay, 6, Mountain. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Mountain. Sometimes you come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You will move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. So what this is saying is that all the time, be like water. Water goes where it needs to go. Think about water, what water did to the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon was chiseled over time by the softest softest source, okay, or the softest element, water, okay, was chiseled the Grand Canyon. Isn't that something? Okay, now under that we have spark. Oh, I have never seen these cards. This is spark. 3 and 4 is 7. 3 is creativity, self-expression, and joy. Okay, together that's 7. Listen to your intuition. Okay, go with the flow. Sit still. Okay, this is saying look from a different perspective. Okay, this horse is flying over this maze. Okay, look at things from a higher perspective. Release and surrender what is in your space right now that may be a mountain. Okay, go around it. Go around that obstacle. Whatever it is, go around it, go over it. Okay, sidestep it. Okay, but there's a spark. We're going to read that one too. Okay, this might be a little long, y'all, but I want you to have all of them. I want you to have, this is, I don't use this deck too much, but I like it because it shows up when it's supposed to. There's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with the optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin an endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stoking that fire is gratifying activity. And isn't that what this equinox and the sun in Aries is doing? By igniting our passion, our creativity. I know Yoga Master Gail decided to knit hats that have all of the colors of the rainbow. Just beautiful. I pulled out the crochet needle because I wanted to make a mat. Okay, I was gifted by the universe an ancestor table. It's so pretty. It was what I glimpsed it 2 years ago. The exact table that was in that vision just showed up. It just showed up. I'm telling you, it just showed up. It's the same exact table, the same height from the floor, the same width, the same table legs, the same color. It's the same table. Okay, I was gonna go to like the dollar store and get just a placemat, just something to put, you know, the incense on, and maybe my mister, a crystal for a candle, okay? But I didn't want to put it on the wood. The wood is so beautiful. I mean, the table is absolutely beautiful, right? So I said, you know what? I sat back and I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. And I saw Yoga Master Gail's post. And I'm going to have to give, she's in the description box. She was knitting hats. And I said, wait a minute. I have yarn and I have a crochet needle, and I crochet blankets for every single one of my kids. Well, before they was born, you know, you're nesting and you're trying to put stuff together for the baby. It's just normal thing that moms do, moms to be. And I made them all baby blankets, big one, about as big as this table. I made them all baby blankets of all the different colors. And if I knew what the baby was, then I got that. I only knew it the last, let me see, did I know? No. I knew what the last 2 were going to be. 4 times. I didn't know what it was getting. But they're all beautiful. I'll keeping them all. Okay, so let's find that spark of creativity, you guys. It goes with your spark, your heavenly spark that you got from the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, this might be a long one. We'll see what happens. Okay, so thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, flying over the mountain and the maze of our life to see things from a different perspective. Okay, because there might be something in there that we just couldn't see that might help you. Okay, all right. Rescue. Look, this is in the heavens. This is manifested in the heavens already. Rescue. Okay, so we're gonna look at that. Let's see what rescue says. 16. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you will see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. And ask, and you shall receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Then we just talked about, I glimpsed what the room looks like in my house, in my new house. And in that window, under a window, was an ancestor table. And it was the exact same table. I have the table. Spirit is always showing us glimpses when we are on our pathway of the things that we requested and asked for. Okay? Always ask for help. That's my whole thing, is you have free will. Because of your free will, the angels are not going to step on your toes and go, okay, well, I'll just wait. Okay, they're going to wait for you to say, hey, excuse me, Archangel Raziel, I want to know about eons, or I want to know about the monad. I want to know if Jesus was a person or a collective of higher beings. Okay, those are my questions. Okay, and the reason why I do my readings the way I do is because the readings I saw were love readings. They were pick a card readings. It was reading about your twin flame and what they were doing and why they were doing it and who was treating them kind of bad and all the dark magic. And I said, no. When I do my tarot readings, it's going to be to answer the questions that I had when I was trying to figure this out. Okay, that's why I talk about raising your vibration. That's why I talk about the angels and being able to talk to them and ask them questions, because I got frustrated. I got frustrated with not being able to find the answers that I wanted. The internet was not what it is now. It's changed in the last 2-3 years. Okay, but when I started sitting and meditating and sitting down on the ground, I started seeing all kinds of things I never in a million years thought I would see. Okay, answers started coming, and if the answer didn't show up right away, there was something I need to do to, okay, let me do some more research and find it if I can. If I get frustrated, we'll see. I'm sure that an answer is going to come, and that's what happened. Okay, certain things in your life, if you are requesting assistance on them, they show up. That's real. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. I'm getting the hiccups, you guys. Angels are here because we called them in. Okay, they're here. You will know. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. And once I start welcoming and acknowledging them, they come. They just start. I start getting the pinpoints of energy, pinpoints of light. I start getting it every single time. Okay, because I open my heart to receive. Open your heart to receive. Don't be cynical. Don't be not disbelieving. No, oh, well, never. Cut, release. You have to make it happen to you. You have that power. Okay, what do you want? Say it out loud. Okay, mean it. Now, walk away from it. Let them handle it. Don't be going back in the kitchen cooking. In the restaurant, let the cooks handle the cooking. Okay, sit still. It has to manifest in heavens first. Now you put it out there, sit there and wait for the universe to come to you. Okay, all right. So here we go. Look, encouragement. Then we just see the this is a mommy giraffe and a baby giraffe. Okay, this might even be your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, and they're looking at you, encouraging you. And I think they are. They're encouraging you. Change to a stable foundation. Okay, 5 is change, 4 is stable foundation. Okay, that baby giraffe, that's you. That mommy giraffe, that is the divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. It might even be Most High Adonai Barbello. That's the Most High Barbello. Okay, the feminine, divine feminine of the all that is and the all that ever was is giving you kisses. And it's under its next to rescue. Come on now. Coming to life. Look, coming to life. 11. 2 pillars have shifted into place. Okay, y'all, this is going to be a long one. I'm just telling you. All right, it's going to be a long one. And whoever said there should be a limit? Anyway, all right, so coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. Okay, that's my story. I agree. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. What did we just say? Wait for the universe to catch up to you. We just said it. Okay, this card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. Thank you, Spirit. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. We just talked about it. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. Y'all, don't get me started. The angels are talking, okay? And they are picking up all of they're choosing the cards. Okay, so what we have down here is we have Wizard of Awareness, meaning sit still, let things process. The spark, find your creativity while you wait, because your dream is coming to life. Stay positive. Take action where you can. If you get to the end of that pathway where you can no longer take action, surrender and surrender it to the all that is and the all that ever was, and release it to source. Period. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you to all the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one that are in this room. And when we say room, we're saying this sacred space, okay? And we're saying in the higher dimensions where they are. Thank you so much. We are grateful to you. Okay, y'all. Let's get to this part. You know what? Let Spirit, if you would, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. If you would clarify flying, come together, and rescue. It is so beautiful that that's at the heart space. Okay, what we have is, look, 29. There's another 11. Okay, what happened here? This lady is vulnerable, okay? But she's absorbing sunlight, okay? Does somebody change their mind about the path that they were on? Let's see. Yep, look under there. See, number 5 is change. Okay, there are the angels of the archangels of the 7 rays. That is the beautiful energy of power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. This is what we end up. Okay, and it's under strength. Okay, look, it's clarifying strength. Okay, it's clarifying strength. This right here is where we learn, grow, and evolve, and gain strength on the journey from the contrast, from the friction. We learn from the friction. We gain strength from the friction. Think about somebody that lifts weights. Okay, they build those weights by tearing down those. They build those muscles by tearing down those weight. Tearing down the muscles is how they gain muscle. Okay, over time they become. My sons, all 3 of them. Okay, they're bodybuilders and they look like it. Okay, but it takes time to build strength, inner strength, a strong foundation by learning, growing, and evolving. So when we get karmic lessons, and I think this might be a karmic lesson right here, okay? When we get karmic, because she's vulnerable, look, she's got her whole chest out, but she's absorbing energy, and this is an 11 card, so this may be 2 twins that separated and gave each other karmic lessons, okay, to learn, grow, and evolve from. There is a reason, and I'll explain that in another reading when I do. I think my next reading is going to be about twin flames anyway, but there's a reason why we came to this earth school, to this mystery school. There is a reason, and I'll explain it when I do the reading on the twin flames. Okay, now under that, look, there's a masculine who's holding space in his heart. He's at a 10. He wants a new beginning, and that red rose is love language. Okay. Red Rose is love language. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Now 39, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 and 2. Angels are here. This card is angels for me. We take a risk, but we call in help from the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. And look, it's clarifying 11. We have an 11 again. This risk, taking a risk, okay, to fly over all of what's in your mundane. Sit back from it for a minute, okay, and fly over it, okay, to see it from a different perspective. When we see things from a different perspective, we find answers to challenges we didn't even know were there because we couldn't see them, okay? Now, under that mountain, remember we talked about the water in the Grand Canyon? We can go around, just like this maze may be a mountain, somebody may be going, that mountain may lead them to a meeting. Okay, look, there's another 11. Okay, so we have 11, and we have 11. Okay, and we have a 6. Somebody's going to get what they deserve. But how do you get what you deserve? Are you going to be a teacher, or are you going to be a student? Okay, are you going to take, or are you going to receive? Are you going to lead, or are you going to follow? Are you a sovereign divine being, or are you still not understand? Are you just not know yet? Okay, are you not aware of it yet? Okay, it's everybody moves on their own clock. We don't say nothing bad about nobody that's going by their own schedule. Everybody has their own blueprint. Okay, but right here, what I see is 2 peacocks, lots of doves, and I see love language. That's 2 pillars. Okay, there are 2 people that are going to meet. You see the cleansing? This is with pure intention. This is getting ready to happen. Okay, this is getting ready to happen. Somebody's going to take a risk. Okay, somebody's going to take a chance. Okay, look, 22. You guys, the angels are here. This is 11. Okay, this is a choice. 11 on one side, 11 on the other side. This is a choice. Which stairway, which pathway is going to be chosen? Okay, I think it's the pathway of 11. Okay, 11 is the gateway of change. Okay, it's Metatron's gateway of change. Wow, spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender. Look, rescue. Look, the compass. Okay, follow your soul. Okay, one of the things that we're doing with all of this, the fog lifting. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Thank you for holding. Okay, somebody wanted my attention, but there's rescue coming. Okay, the rescue is at the soul star. Okay, call for assistance. For rescue, call for assistance, for direction. There's your compass. Okay, the compass is at a 6. Okay, remember, 6 is balance. It's what you deserve. New beginning, up at the top, new beginning and balance, receiving what you deserve. Okay, now 1 and 6 together is a 7. Look, they're both 16. One clarified the other. They're both 16. 16. Look that up, y'all. Look it up. Okay, together, you got a master number of 7. Okay, that is a master number. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Okay, do your meditation. There's answers waiting for you there. Okay, that will give you direction and will show you. Okay, there's someone coming. Look, you on a rock in the middle of the sky, and there's somebody in a balloon coming to get you. You see that? Okay. Hey, I'm here. Now look, this is the Hierophant card. Okay, it is 1 and 9. New beginning, because something is coming to an end. This is also the World card. Okay, this is corporation, organization, traditional structure, higher education, or marriage. This could even be the Hierophant of somebody balancing out themselves, their masculine and their feminine side, walking away emotionally balanced. This card is a lot of things. Okay, but I see new beginning, and I see something coming to an end. And what is encouraging, and it's clarifying, the encouragement card. Clarifying the encouragement card. Look, Remember, somebody's giving you kisses. It's the all that is and the all that ever was. It's giving you kisses, saying something is coming to an end. This is for encouragement. It's coming from the higher realms. Okay, look. Under that is loyalty. That's Exy. He looks just like that, except he's way bigger. Okay, this is number 10. This is saying, okay, this is saying loyalty. Somebody wants you to be happy. Somebody wants to connect to you. They want to play with you. They want to have fun with you. New beginning, success, breakthrough, financial prosperity. 1 and 8 is 9. There's something that has been going on in your life that is now coming to an end. Okay, we're just going to say it. Okay, see this pathway? Okay, y'all, look. Now, there is something, I don't know, we haven't got to that yet, where we think backwards, okay? Where we're ascending. So we came down, but now we're ascending. And this just showed up. 1 and 8 is 9. 2 and 8 is 10. 2 and 2 is 4, but it breaks down to 11. Do you see what I mean? So there is a pathway that's going. Someone is ascending. This is the ascending part where from our vantage point in the 3D dense energy, when we ascend up, we're looking at something in a different direction. Okay? Wow, spirit. Okay, and look under this one is time. Okay, this is 10. Wow, spirit. Okay, so I'm not getting more energy on this one, but this is great. This is awesome. This is beautiful. All right, yep, this is going to be a long one. That's okay. Who said you have to put it for a specific amount of time? It wasn't me. So we're just going to go with the flow. How about that? How about that one? We are going with the flow. Thank you, spirit. Okay, so I have my... I don't know if there's anybody out there that watched that cartoon, Felix the Cat. And he had a magical bag of tricks. Felix the Cat had a magical bag of tricks. I have a magical box of tricks. Okay, y'all. It's just the box that's in here. Okay, let me take a drink. Just a sec. Because we have a lot of energy. I hope y'all getting this energy. If you want the Reiki, just say yes. It's coming to you. All this is hot. And it's not because of the thing. All of this is hot. If you were sitting here, you would sweat because of all of the energy that is on this table right now. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be the vessel to speak the words of your story. I'm so grateful to you. Okay, y'all. We're going to do a 7-card spread, a reflection spread. We're going to see the learning, growing, the lessons, experiences, and challenges. Mercury is in the middle at the still point. It's sitting still right now. And going here is the learning, growing, and evolving. This is our pathway. Okay, this is the pathway right here. Okay, the pathway to change. Okay, all right. All right, if you would. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Archangels of the Four Corners and your Twin Flames. Thank you to the Archangels of the 7 Rays, and to the All That Is and the All That Ever Was. Thank you to my guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and the Spirit Guides of all of my decks. I am grateful to you. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Come together. Okay, Spirit, if you would, please, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, please give us the lesson at the root chakra. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you, Spirit. Now, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Upright, she is resourceful, abundant, and wisdom. But she is now in reverse. Okay? Since last year, the Queen of Pentacles, okay, on some of my decks, is somebody pretending to be something they are not. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going to push it upside right. No, we're going to leave it because it popped out. We're going to leave it that way. But these are upside down. I don't move my cards. Yeah, I don't put my cards upside down for a reason, because Spirit moves them. But this one flipped and it landed because I was hesitating which way to turn. Okay, somebody took a risk. Okay, and they found out. Listen to the angels 12, and they looked at their situation from a different perspective. This Queen of Pentacles is now in the reverse. Okay, who is on the left side? The King of Swords. He found out the truth and he's speaking his truth. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This is the Sherry deck. I made this deck. Okay, and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody became a subject matter expert at something. They did the research. Remember we talked about doing the research? When you ask a question and you do a research? Okay, so the research on the Eight of Pentacles is wealth, tradition, family legacy, but it's something that takes time. Family legacy takes generations. Okay, but somebody became a subject matter expert in something. Okay, they are wise to what something is. Okay, and this is earthly tangible blessings. Look, this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. All right, let's see. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. If you would give us the experience at the sacral chakra, what was created, and the emotional, what was emotional here? Okay, sensuality. It's coming in under the mountain. Somebody, okay. Page of Cups, an epiphany, a revelation, a brand new idea. It is emotional though, okay? And it's under the mountain. Somebody getting past the mountain, going around the obstacles, okay, for a meeting to become balanced as one, whole as one, okay. I'm seeing somebody had a bright new idea. They looked at their life from a different perspective. They took a chance and they came up with a bright new idea at something that they couldn't see before, okay, because they went around what was blocking them. Hold on, y'all. They went around the mountain, okay? See that light shining? They saw something they didn't see before, and it's causing them to balance their masculine and their feminine energies. Two pillars are shifting into place. This is going to cause a meeting of the minds, meeting of the heart, mind, and soul, coherence, balance. It's going to cause that. On the left side of this Page of Cups, look, there's a Three of Pentacles. There was a collaboration. There was mind, group effort, a collaboration. There was growth. What's on the right side? Seven of Pentacles. This whole orchard has to be destroyed. Okay? So something about the rewards that are these earthly tangible blessings, the seeds that were planted in this orchard, has to be reorganized. Okay? They have to replant these seeds out. Okay? Instead of reaping the rewards, because the yield did not happen. Or there was a collaboration with this Queen of Pentacles that's in reverse now. This is the lesson. This is experience. Somebody got a brand new idea. Okay, there was a collaboration. Somebody got a brand new idea, and they're going to reorganize a situation because they walked around the mountain. Okay, to have two pillars stand up and shift into place. That means their masculine and their feminine side, or two things in their immediate environment. Now we talk about the microcosm that's here, and then there's a macrocosm that's in the greater atmosphere in the world. Okay, so somebody, okay, let's look at the macrocosm. In the world, there is a whole lot going on that we can actually see. Okay, there, Queen of Pentacles, somebody was involved with money. It had to do with money, but oh, hold on. Okay, somebody took a risk and thought they were okay. Somebody took a chance in the microcosm and thought they were flying high over the chaos. Okay, it was revealed what happened, what they did, what this female did was shown, and she is now in reverse. They just showed me a picture of a woman that was involved in a whole bunch of stuff, that was trying to get out of it, I'm gonna let y'all figure out who it was, because this woman was a mastermind of doing things to other people. Something she said or did is getting ready to happen. Okay, remember, things are being shown that we're not aware of before. Our awareness is becoming greater because of the sun in Aquarius. No, the new moon in Aquarius, and all of the planetary placements, this equinox, becoming balanced. Okay, so remember, when the equinox, the sun, daylight and nighttime is balanced. Okay, remember when we did the winter equinox, and I planted and I put I got the earth, brought the earth in to the house. Okay, and we have the rocks and we have the energy from outside. Even then, they were the same, but light was gone. And the promise of bringing nature in was that the light was going to return. The light has returned, and it is illuminating things that were hidden. They just showed me a picture of a lady, and something she did is getting ready to just blow up. Everything is about to blow up, okay? Because remember, this is a reorganization. There was a collaboration, okay? Wow. Okay. Somebody in power has a bright new idea to put an end to something, or to even elaborate more on what something was done. What is the challenge? Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Wow. Uh-oh. Okay, y'all, we take them off every time. Okay, so the challenge cards, third party. Somebody wanted love, peace, and joy. Celebration. They wanted happiness. Okay, that's at the this is under the meeting. This is under 11, after the bright new idea. Okay, now 4 swords. This is Mercury. This is unbelievable. Okay, Mercury going direct. Sit still for a minute. Remember the baby that's just holding his breath after you breathed in all this energy? Mercury is absorbing energy to move forward. Okay, it's almost like what was the example, was that a train that is going one way and then has to stop, and it's a big train. That locomotive engine has to stop fully and then gain energy to move forward, to pull all of that rest of that train behind and going in a different direction. Okay, now Mercury is going direct, but it's sitting still. It's in the in-between. It's in between this breath and that breath. It's in between that thought and the next thought. That's where Mercury is, okay? The card at the heart space is the 4 of Swords. You can't tell me angels are not. This is their story. They're telling it. Rest, reflect, rejuvenation. That is what Mercury is doing right now, and it's at the heart space. After learning lessons, experiences, and challenges. Okay, remember this lady at this 11, okay, coming together. 2 pillars have shifted into place. This is a karmic lesson, okay? She is clarifying these 2 giraffes that are coming together in love, okay? They're kissing, all right? So these 2 giraffes are kissing, and then over there, Mother, Father, Gaia is kissing, okay? Kissing the little babies, kissing us, okay? Oh, man, okay, so now, this is Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. What is being talked about at the throat chakra? There is a tower that is getting ready to fall because somebody has gained the strength that they need to see clearly. Now, the fog is lifting because Mercury Direct Equinox is getting ready to happen. Okay, the fog that we had, that we're undergoing, now being clear, not seeing things. Okay, and it's interesting that we have the remember the magician, the wizard of awareness. Okay, right now for this reading for the 20th, the wizard, we are the wizard of awareness. Our awareness is being enhanced. Our consciousness is being enhanced. The fog of war. Okay, that we talked about for the February 20th reading. That fog of war happened because Mercury was in retrograde. Communications were down. There was not real clear thought processes. We were told to sit still and just watch and observe. Okay, so what's getting ready to happen is that Aquarius is helping us to see clearly. The fog is lifting. Okay, hold on. Cosmic fog is lifting. Mercury's in stillness. Okay. What's helping that fog to lift is Mercury going straight. Sacred pause. Heart chakra. Okay, so we're starting to think clearly because of coherence from our heart chakra. Our heart, our throat, our third eye, our crown, and getting messages from our crown to our crown chakra from our soul star chakra. Okay, remember, Zachiel is Zachiel, Amethyst, Lavender, and Mario. They are the ones with the fire, the violet flame, cleansing and clearing that fog away. That fog is being cleared away from us by the archangels of the seven rays. The one that's in charge of the violet flame is Archangel Zachiel, Mariel, Lavender, and Amethyst with the Master Saint Germain. Okay, now this is what's being talked about. There's a tower because we stayed on our pathway. We stayed going forward, even though we sat still with Mercury while Mercury was taking a rest. Okay, now Mercury is getting ready to get jazzed up and go forward. Okay, so that's going to cause a tower to the status quo. Now, what's on the right side of the tower? Look, Wheel of Fortune. Your Wheel of Fortune turns in the direction of your choice and intention. Okay, now what is on the right side of the tower? Seven of Cups. Illusions, delusions. Okay, choices and options. Somebody had choices and options that are being shown. Okay, look, they're being highlighted. Choices and intentions are being illuminated, exposed, okay, through a tower. Spirit is balancing itself. Wow, this is interesting, Spirit. Okay, and under that, we have somebody taking a leap with no fear. You see the little white puppy? Okay, you see his heart space is beating through his backpack. See that light at the top is giving him information down through his crown chakra? Wow, Spirit. Okay, and look, he's moving on to calmer waters. Moving on to calmer waters with who? One of the aspects of the Empress, the Queen of Cups. What happened? He left her out in the code. Okay? And now he's looking at her as his heart's desire and wish fulfillment. Thank you, Spirit. Now, what's on the right side of this Wheel of Fortune? Ta-da! The Empress. He's going towards his Empress. Okay, he's going towards his Empress. We're talking again about the Emperor or masculine energy. Okay, so if we look at this, okay, this is the masculine energy right here. Okay, he's Mercury. He's sitting still. He underwent a karmic lesson that he learned and grew and evolved from. Okay, he learned and grew and evolved. So let's see, Spirit, if you would, thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. If you would, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, please give us what is the message coming through the crown chakra. This is the spiritual enlightenment that's coming from the all that is and the all that ever was. Look! There's several messages that are coming down through the crown chakra. They're coming fast, okay? Fast action message, moving now, okay? The crown chakra is open. Now that Mercury is stationed direct, okay, all of the information that we needed that is coming because the fog is lifting, our awareness is happening, our higher awareness is happening. We're getting increased, enhanced consciousness that is happening because of all the planetary placements. We have, what do we have? Let me see, hold on. Aries, the sun is in 0 degrees Aries. We have the 6-planet symphony. We have Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune is there. And then we have the heart chakra, coherence is happening. Let's see. Hold on. Equinox reset. That's what's happening. The equinox is our spiritual reset. We are going into a portal to reset. Now think about all the help that we have. Look at all the help that we have. All we can do is just sit and go, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do your meditation, do your grounding, okay? Drink your water, eat your food touched by light. That's how we help our cosmic healers, okay? Is by cooperating with the vessel that we have, by making sure the vessel that we have is getting everything it needs in order to move forward, okay, into the higher realms, all right? Thank you. Look at this. You guys, you can't tell me the angels are not here. This is coming down to the crown chakra. Thank you. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. This is Archangel Jophiel right here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay, now, on the left side of the Wheel of Fortune, where it's moving, new cycle, destiny, change, it moves in the direction of your choice and intention. Okay, we have a hanging man. Is that this guy where he is sitting still like Mercury? Okay, getting ready to move forward, station direct. He is sitting still, purposely looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, he's sitting still, perspective, meditation, waiting. Okay, he's getting the messages. They're coming. Who are they about? A Queen of Wands. Ambitious, resilient, self-assured. Now, Spirit, clarify this Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. We don't want to say nothing that we're not supposed to say about Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me, please. Okay. Somebody is praying about a Queen of Wands. Now, who's the Queen of Wands? This is the clarification we got. Now, we know it's him. Okay. We know it's this gentleman. Okay, that's sitting still. Oh, look. The Queen of Wands is in sorrow because he is now in the higher realms. He is consulting with the all that is and the all that ever was, his divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. He is consulting with his higher beings, his higher self. Okay? This is this guy. This Queen of Wands is in sorrow. What's on the right side? Look. He is praying about his twin. Okay, remember the twin, the divine feminine takes care of herself. It helps her help her twin. Okay? The divine feminine goes on her journey in isolation and by herself. Okay? She buys her own flowers. She shows her own strength by taking care of herself, becoming self-sufficient. Okay, when she needs something done, guess what? She gets on a step stool with a glass mirror. One, because she didn't have money to call people and ask them to help her, so she did it herself. Okay, she finds her strength from within, and she gets on that step stool, and she put that mirror up there, even though she put that window up there, even though she was going to really be hurt. But guess who's behind her with all the hands? Her divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels were there to help her, keep her from getting in trouble with a double pane glass window. And look what her partner is doing. He is talking to his friends, his spiritual friend. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we see a triangle. All right, baby dolls. Okay, give me, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please give me what's at the causal chakra that crosses to the heart? Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Thank you. Crosses to the heart. All right, thank you, big dolls. Somebody been told to sit down. Okay, wait. How come this is upright and this is Okay, you guys, I don't flip my cards. I do not flip my cards. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Remember, we're talking about getting what you deserve. Okay, see these little boys spinning these coins? And the faster these coins spin, the brighter they get. And they're putting that energy out into the atmosphere. They have a beautiful future. They're going to get what they deserve. Teacher learn, leader follow, reflection, okay? They are emanating and projecting positive energy out into the space, Okay, now I do not flip my cards. These cards are flipped. This person has been told to sit down. This is at the heart space. Okay, this is the Nine of Wands. This is a battle-worn soldier. This person is hurt. And even though he is hurt, he is looking at the sunrise to see what all he can do another day with the same idea that he had to sit down, put all of those ideas are the same one that he has in his hand, right? So he's trying to figure out what can he do one more day, even though he's hurt, to get done, to get the outcome that he wants with the same idea. He's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Okay, he has been told to sit down. It's in reverse. Okay, this is at the heart chakra. Now, what is going on here? I don't know what happened, but these are, I don't flip my cards. I don't. Okay, so we're going to go with them like they are because the death card is in reverse. There's somebody that did not transform. Okay, this is 1 and 3 and 4. They wanted, remember this one, trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Okay, they did not transform. They did not have the alchemy to transmute that energy that they had going on. They did not transfer. They did not transform. Okay, this is the story that the angels wanted to tell. Okay, hold on. No, this is the story the angels wanted to tell. You get what you deserve. Either way, you get what you deserve. That's for real. Okay, so I was trying to figure out which side, which pile of cards was on, because I went like, yeah, this is the one. This is the card that yes, this is the card that the angels, that brought the story out, that the angels, for the story the angels wanted to tell. You get what you deserve. This has been the theme throughout the whole reading. Okay? Somebody was imbalanced. They're going to stay imbalanced. Everything they had thought was in this cup is not there for them. Okay? Who did that? Archangel in the cup. Archangel Raphael. Wow. Wow. Okay. I never turn my cards upside down. That's interesting. Okay, y'all. So, the 6, the number 6. Interesting. All right. So, we're going to, let's cross these cards. Okay. We know this gentleman is sitting still. He is consulting with the higher realms. He is consulting with his divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, with his higher self, and with the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, this guy and this guy is the same guy. Okay, this clarified this, and we already saw the lady that was over here. Is the lady in sorrow. Okay, and we already know that she's the Queen of Pentacles. We already know she's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so why does we cross these two? This is the decision card at the heart. Okay, this is the card at the causal chakra. These two go together. Okay, this is where decisions are made. Right here, while he's reflecting, recalibrating, reviewing, going over things, he is now realizing that he was using the same, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. He has now chosen to sit still and look at this from a different perspective. Okay? He is now realizing that on his own. That's how we like to match. That's how we like to match. 3 things: free will, the veil, okay, of unconsciousness, unwoke, okay, and the match. The match lights up everything so we can see. Here is where he lit the match. Okay, he doesn't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again with the same result. Okay, because he's doing different things. Okay, so we have, this is the lesson, karmic lesson. We said it early on. Karmic lesson. Okay, is crossing 2 evolution. Why? Because somebody has now opened their crown chakra, their third eye chakra, their throat chakra, their heart chakra. There is coherence from all of the upper chakras, okay, to receive the messages that are coming from the soul star chakra to the crown chakra, the thousand petal lotus. He is getting the information that he needs as to why this did not turn out the way he thought it was going to turn out. Okay, there's a lot of changes going on. This is the experience, okay, and this is the growing. What's happening is that somebody is having a bright new idea. It's emotional, okay, it's an aha moment, an epiphany, a revelation, okay. Your Wheel of Fortune turns in the direction of your choices and intentions. You see him looking at the Wheel of Fortune. He knows exactly what he wants to do now, okay. Now, we have the Three of Cups. Love, joy, and peace, or a third party is undergoing a tower. So, if somebody had love, joy, and peace, how did they get that? How did they manifest the love, joy, and peace? Was it something that was built on a strong foundation, or was it something that was a manipulation where somebody took something that belonged to somebody else? Somebody said some things, swords, remember? We kept getting the Three of Swords yesterday. Did somebody say something to somebody else to stop somebody's forward movement? Okay, we don't know. But at any rate, did somebody get that love, joy, and peace, the celebration at the expense of somebody else? Because now what's happening on the other side of a decision is a tower. Wow, Spirit. Okay, y'all. All right. And what I'm seeing is come together. This after this karmic lesson, okay, two beings are coming together, and it may be that one person is balancing their masculine and their feminine energies to build strength to move forward on their pathway, or individually one person did that, individually another person did that, and they're on a twin flame journey. They're going to be coming together because they weathered a karmic lesson. Okay, now this karmic lesson is looking at this compass, okay? The compass, now this compass, if this person is looking at this compass, it's under rescue, okay? Any and every person that sent something, nobody's getting left behind, no matter what they did. Even that one, he's not getting left behind. Everybody has a choice and intention. Remember, free will. We have to look at all of the dynamics that are in play as we walk the spiritual path. There are lots of dynamics, and I'm not saying go look all of them up. You can't, okay? There's certain things that you're just not ready to hear, okay? It took time for me to get where I am right here, and I don't know everything, okay? The universe is unlimited, okay? Can you imagine? No, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Just wait, it'll come to you. Whatever you're ready for will come to you. That's the beauty of how all of this works. Spirit handles us in increments, okay? We live by universal laws. They live by universal laws. They're in higher dimensions by universal laws. Everybody, there's universal laws around us. So when we see stuff going on outside in the macrocosm, all of this is under universal law. This is not all there is, okay? Things have to happen the way they will, okay? Wow. Okay, Spirit, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading from Mercury Direct, Equinox manifesting absolute clarity. It is coming, okay? I'm seeing it right here, okay? I'm seeing it right here, okay? Sit still, the answers are there, all right? Rise above whatever your situation is right now. Rise above that. See it from a different, look down on it, okay? Ask for help from your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. They can see whatever you can't. I'll say it like that. They can see what you can't see. So why not ask them what you see? What's going on? Can you tell me what's going on? They will tell you. Okay, if you're ready to know, they will tell you. Okay, thank you, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. Thank you to the spirit guides of the decks. Thank you every single time y'all come through. And thank you to the archangel twin flames of our chakras. You guys never fail. Every single time. The story that you have to tell is outstanding, and it's beautiful the way it happens. And I'm loving the cards that you pick, and I'm loving how you helping me to see how to tell the story, how to say the words of your story. Thank you so very much. To the Archangel Twin Flames, Archangels are the four corners, and they're twin flames, for overseeing and protecting this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. Thank you, Most High, Adonai, Barbella, Mother, Father, God, Source, Creator, Prime Creator, Universe. Thank you so much for participating in this reading and allowing me to share the energy with all of these universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. I am so very grateful to you for all of the beautiful colors that surround me right now, the colors of heaven. Thank you to the Twin Archangels of the Seven Rays. I love you, and I am grateful to you that you allow me to share your energy. You guys, wow, is all I have to say. This March 20th is going to be a beauty. It already is. We're in the power of it right now. Okay? The Mercury Direct energy clears the mental fog. It restores our communication and reveals hidden truths, while the spring equinox opens the gateway of balance, manifestation, and divine recalibration. That is what's going on. We are tipping into perfect balance. Okay, look, that just fell by itself. I didn't touch it. I have a card right here. Here's a card with some notes. And it just fell by itself. But I thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. So if there's anything else I need to tell you? Nope, I think that was it. We got a master number, 1616. So that's a master number, 77. Look it up, y'all. Okay, look it up. That was one of our numbers that we got today. So here's what I'm going to do. To all energies that are represented on this reflection spread, I send you infinite unconditional love throughout all space. Oh, it's hot. I said, look, it went out. I send you infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. Thank you so much to all of the universal beings of the highest white light that are in this room. I am so grateful to you for your presence. I welcome and acknowledge you with infinite unconditional love. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. My hands are tingling. Thank you, Spirit. I love this because the energy is going up to my arm, my elbows, up my arms to my shoulders. Okay. If you guys want some of this energy, let me send you some. If you want this energy, just say yes. Just say yes and take a deep breath. Oh, it's hot. All of this air right here is hot. Okay, it's hot. I'm sending you this energy. Just say yes, take a deep breath, hold it for 5, and then let it go for 8. And just say, open my heart to receive. Okay? Thank you so much. So let me leave y'all with this. Thank you, Spirit. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life, right here, right now, in this eternal moment of now. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you guys, that was a little long, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Spirit didn't tell me to cut it off, so we didn't. All right, y'all. Love you above your imagination. We will see you the next time. We're going to do a reading for Twin Flames. They're saying Twin Flames. So we're going to do one. We're going to invite in Archangel Jambuel, who is the Archangel of the Twin Flames. And because we're looking and we're seeing messages about coming together, okay, it may be time to do a Twin Flame reading. Okay, it may be time. But just know, you guys, okay, just know that you are the baby giraffe and you are being kissed by the cosmic healers and the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay? All right, y'all. I will see you next time. I love you above your imagination. Bye.